Yo, we back. Hold on. What up, Fight World? It's the kid Ego, man. Yeah, man, we out here. Yay area. We had the weigh-ins today. Just want to talk to y'all. Can y'all hear me? Damn. Vegas is cool, man. Well, not cool temperature-wise. It's hot, but I'm having a good time. Oh my gosh. Can y'all hear me? YouTube been hating lately. We about to go on him. That's why. YouTube no. Yo, man. Smash the like button. Oh. Yeah, YouTube ain't sending the notifications. As long as you can hear me, people should start joining. Yeah, get y'all brooms ready. We about to sweep them. Sweep, no dancing. We got a shooter on deck. Shout out to my dude, Angel Santos, in the building. I want to give you guys my thoughts on. I'm watching the playoffs. Y'all think I hesitate to shoot this bitch? Then y'all definitely in the playoffs with J.R. Smith. Bars. Oh my God. That's Royce though. Shout out to Royce. Nickel. He said, y'all think I hesitate to shoot this bitch? Then y'all definitely in the playoffs with J.R. Smith. Oh my gosh. Royce was spazzing. Shout out to Detroit, man. I'm just drinking water. I don't know, Deja Blue. Homie Miss Wait. Yeah, man, let's talk about it. Um, that boy, I'm trying to tell y'all, the boy Bud he's not, shit's not registering. He's an animal. Like he has that primitive instinct. Like like he's a dog, man. He's a dog, bro. Oh my gosh, these Warriors is tearing him out the fray, dropping buckets. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Y'all think I hesitate to shoot this bitch? And y'all definitely in the playoffs with J.R. Smith. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the Warriors, man. Bay Area in here. And Andre Ward out here. The Bay Area in here thick. Troy King out here. That's his second home. But I'm out here. Some of my partner Ben's out here. The Bay Area out in Vegas. We keep it real westy, West Coast. Smash the like button, people. See, yeah. Shout out to boxing is underscore me. What you just said is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna read your comment. Hold on. Let me find the remote. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. It's a little bit too loud. Okay. His comment says Crawford is a mean-spirited fighter. You can see the rawness. He is ready for whatever Horn has to offer. Yes. My mouth watering. Hey, y'all need to stop looking at my mouth, man. Is that a girl? I don't know. His name is Heather, so that might be a girl. I don't know no dude's named Heather. Shout out to California, man. Listen, my reaction from the weigh-ins on my channel. Make sure y'all thumb up the videos. You know what I mean? Engagement that helps. I'm coming out here trying to get footage for the channel for the fans. My perspective, stuff you guys will hopefully like. Um, Yeah, I'm here in Vegas right now for the Horn Crawford fight. My reaction, main event, that boy Crawford, he's just like a he's an animal. I'm telling you, like he's a dog. He was dancing. They were playing music, and he was like, look alive, drive, yeah." You know what I'm saying? He looked loose in there. He was dancing. He made weight. Came in under the welterweight, which is kind of to be expected since he's moving up from 40, right? So if he was able to make 140 for his last fight with Julius Ndongo, then I didn't have any doubt that he was going to make this weight. Jeff Horn, he missed weight. He weighed in at 148, and then he got butt ass naked, and then he weighed in again, still missed weight. He was like 147.5. They gave him an hour to get it right, and I don't know, he took a shit or whatever he had to do. He came out to that "I come from Atlanta," that down under song, a little bit Pacquiao karaoke ish, a little bit cheesy, but hey, the Australians was kind of lit in there. You know what? To be 100% keep it a buck like I do on my channel, no knock on the fight, but I told you guys the way the fight had been promoted, putting on the ESPN Plus app, the the MGM, the weigh-in was like real dry, like in terms of the crowd energy, crowd participation, and the amount of seats. And it's crazy because I covered Crawford versus Postal, which was also the MGM Grand. You know what I'm saying? It was still at the MGM Grand, and that weigh-in had more people. And I don't feel like that was a better or bigger. I mean, it was a big fight, but it wasn't like. I think this is kind of bigger because Crawford's moving up in weight. You know what I'm saying? Even though people did say that Victor Postal was 50-50, I'm just telling you, my experience from being at both fights, the weigh-in, and I've been to other fights too. Ward Kovalev, I think they had the weigh-in at the MGM. You know, Leo Santa Cruz versus Abner Matas rematch. The Irish they had that lit in that bitch in the MGM. So I've covered a lot of fights at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, and to me, that's what stood out. Like in terms of the crowd, it was pretty empty. I was just like, damn. But part of it didn't get proper plug. It didn't get proper promotion. It's a good fight. That's why I came to it. If I didn't think it was a good fight, I would have went to LA and went to that other fight, the Leo Santa Cruz Abnamadas. But so I mean, I encourage you guys to get the ESPN app and then watch it. But no, the crowd wasn't tripping. It just was light in there. It just wasn't like I said. I mean, I've covered all level. I was at the weigh-in for Mayweather McGregor. I was at the weigh-in for Canelo versus Triple G. I was at the weigh-in for Daniel Jacobs versus Triple G. You know what I mean? So I've been to some big weigh-ins, and I'm not even comparing it to that because those are like, you know what I'm saying? Those are like mega fights or really big fights. But I'm talking about Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Matas too, Crawford versus Postal. Those are all in that same building, and it just was, I don't know, it was just more crowd participation, more people in the crowd. Crawford said in this interview at this weight class he will become the star we all want him to become. Definitely possible because his last weight class, he took on good people, but he didn't. None of them had established their names, and it sucks because you're just now getting some of the names at 140, but he already spent his time and did what he had to do to be undisputed. But Jose Ramirez, he has a big fan base in Fresno. Shout out to NorCal shit. Um, Regis Prograis, he's steadily climbing. Different stuff like that. You know what I mean? So there was a couple guys like that. But before, I mean, he went through everyone he could. They just didn't have like Victor Postal. That was a good fight. That was impressive because of who Postal stopped Matisse. But Postal just didn't have this huge name. You know what I mean? So the welterweight division can build him because if he starts fighting them Heyman guys like Errol Spence, Danny Jacobs, Sean Porter, that's gonna really catapult him because Heyman got some really good guys. Money Powell, shout out to him. I have Crawford winning by unanimous decision. I think Crawford might stop him, bro. I think it's TKO. I think we're in a new era, a new welterweight era. Jacobs. What are you talking about? What is Daniel Jacobs? But yeah, man, he's focused. Crawford gonna stop him. Yeah, I would say a late stop. I don't think he's gonna stop him TKO, but I could see him where it's like it's hopeless for Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like Felix Diaz. You know what I'm saying? Like a Felix Diaz where you're just getting like kind of ridiculed and you're not in the fight and you're discouraged. Your body language. I can see that more than anything because Jeff Horn is durable and he's pretty big. And like Crawford said, he is not Pacquiao. You can't even compare Crawford to Pacquiao because Pacquiao fights like a maniac. Like that shit's cool when you young, but you can't do that. I'm trying to tell people. Like Roy Jones is my favorite fighter of all time. Didn't I just say that? That's what it takes sometimes. You take something from me, I'm coming to get it back. I love Roy Jones. But the thing is, he did a lot of things based on his age and his reflexes, his athleticism. So as soon as that stuff started slowing up, you're more vulnerable. You're more vulnerable for the simple fact of okay, if you fast as fuck and you just naturally get older and your reflexes slow a little bit, then right if you don't have the if you're not fighting off of like fundamentals or you're not able to adapt into a technique that employs more fundamentals and you still hey Jim, I wasn't grab the rope a chicken fight. It's not gonna be as effective because if there's a guy younger than you and bigger or whatever, and you slow that little millisecond, now people can catch you. They can catch you clean. But when Roy Jones was in his prime, that's Mr. Untouchable. Nobody was fucking with him. But like you know what I mean, Father Time. Roy's a little bit different because he came down from heavyweight too. Ego looked like he wearing a Drake mask with them glasses. Man, whatever. I'm trying to get paid like Drake. Yeah, look alive, shouldn't drive. Yeah, I was running through the sick with my woe. You know how that go. Fuck it. As long as y'all pay me like Drake, and y'all ain't gonna push the T me. I was running through the six with my woe. You know how that go. You look like Drake, man. Whatever. As long as they pay me like Drake, I don't give a fuck who I don't look give a fuck if I look like Morgan Freeman catching a rape case. As long as that money right, as long as that money in that money that money right, I don't give a fuck what I could look like the Scream Mask. What's your favorite scary movie? As long as that money right, yeah. TBE. I'm TB Ego. Okay. Ego never gets roasted like Drake. That's true. Not like that. Like, you know, ain't nobody, I ain't got no secret kids or some shit I ain't never claimed. Yeah, look alive, look alive. But Crawford shit, I just think he's in the zone, man. He knows the implications. And see, one of the biggest reasons why I would have to pick Crawford in a fight like this is because he has more tools in the tool shed, period. Ego, you think Horn has any advantage over Bud? Yeah, of course he does. He looked bigger. He looked bigger, so he's gonna probably rehydrate bigger. He has I don't know what Crawford's power is gonna be like, but I think it'll carry up. But I mean it's a gamble. So yeah, I mean he has I can't say he has more power because I don't know what Crawford's power is gonna look like, and he's a precision puncher. But I would say he already has established 147 power, so that could be an advantage. So yeah, when it comes to headbutting, don't nobody headbutt the motherfucker like Jeff Horn. He got that advantage too. He gonna come in rugged. Yeah, look good like he gonna hit you with that Dodge Ram. So yeah, he got the headbutt advantage. Yeah, so he got some advantages. Feel me? I mean, and the thing is, like, I'm joking, but I'm not joking. It's like he's rugged. Motherfucker gonna headbutt you. Oh, you can. Oh shit. You made my teeth click. That could be an advantage because if the ref ain't doing shit about it, then Crawford's gonna have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But I think Crawford is physically strong. People always look at his shape and like, oh, he's skinny or lean. Don't matter. I know skinny motherfuckers that would sleep, y'all. There's a lot of actually their bodies don't look like nothing crazy, and they got power for your ass. Like John Molina, his body don't look crazy. Like he's just like Diesel, but he got cracks. And I know that because I know people who fought him in the amateurs and shit. And they told me, they said John Molina's power, he ain't playing with that. So yeah, you guys, man, I'm trying to give the game all I can in terms of my views, insight. People don't have to listen to me, but I'm just giving you what I've seen and what I've been around. People like Floyd, Andre Ward, and Terence Crawford, they always get mislabeled almost. You know what I mean? Like they get branded and like marginalized and put in some category that they really don't belong in. Like I've talked to so many people at that Mayweather gym, and they all tell me, they said Floyd, the way he spars, people that say Floyd's boring, they never seen him spar because they said how he spars is totally different because he spars, he's like beating people's asses, like fighting, like what you, I guess, what casuals want to, you know what I mean? But when it comes to the actual fight, he's gonna be smart. He's gonna fight smart, and he knows how to switch it up. Because it would be stupid for him to have an all-out war with Canelo, who's 13 years younger than him. He's gonna have to pick his spots, etc. Shout out to Envy. Um, but yeah, guy. I mean, I've been in Ward's gym. I've seen it. I know, dude. He's a dog. I'm trying to tell y'all. He don't just like Ward is like insanely competitive. Insanely competitive. Like if I let's say I was playing Ward, Andre Ward in Uno, and I made him draw four, he's gonna try to get some get back. Okay, reverse, skip, draw four. You draw four, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where did this come from? Where did this barrage? You been holding all them cards? That's how I'm telling y'all. See, and like, listen, damn Luda. Hey, Luda in the NBA Finals. God damn it. But anyway, the thing with like Andre Ward or whatever, like guys like that, even Crawford too. He's insanely competitive. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Just and that's what takes these guys Floyd. That's what takes these guys to the next level because they're already good and they're already skilled. So I just think Crawford he does more, and he knows what tools to pull out and who to pull them out against. Yo, we got to get the likes up. Smash the like button. I'm just watching the NBA Finals. Probably gonna get something to eat in a little bit. I'm in Vegas just chilling. Got some edits. Check the channel. Subscribe. Hit the like button on the way and stuff. We just a little light work. That's it. That's all we doing. A little light work. My job, I work, but it still be like a vacation too. Cause I love Vegas. Vegas is cool. You know, you want to get a bacon cheeseburger at 3 a.m. Slice of pizza. You could do that. You want to gamble? You could do that. Yeah, but I think Crawford is. I think he's a next level talent, and I just think ultimately, if he unless he fights stupid, I think he got this one. You know, like if he started getting hurt and like trading, and who, you know, what I mean, who knows what would happen. But I am visiting Mayweather gym. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm working with a fighter, so yeah, I will. I told you I'd be out in these streets. See, and that's the thing with this YouTube shit is like motherfuckers be dissing and stuff. Like y'all, like I helped start this. I started this gangster shit, and this the. Oh, I thought they were gonna hit that three, and this the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello, I helped start this YouTube shit, so you know what I mean. I'm all about young brothers and sisters covering boxing or you know what I mean, trying to come up on their channel. But the thing is, some people try to do it and they don't be doing it right. Like they be putting out misinformation, like because anyone could do it. You know what I'm saying? They be, oh, Floyd's a pillow fisted bitch, and they'll tell you some stuff, but they don't be around the scene. Like you ain't never stepped foot in the Mayweather gym, nor do you know anyone who's been around the scene. So you talking from realistically a fan perspective, and I'm not trying to like pull rank, but I'm not all, everything. When I first started, yeah, I was talking from a fan perspective, and it led to the next level. Oh, that teardrop! It led to the next level. But now at this point, sometimes it's stuff I talk about off the record or things I know in boxing or conversations or interviews I've done. It's a little bit different, and that's the thing. Oh my gosh, the thing is, this boxing game is it's a small niche community. You know what I mean? People talk and stuff like that. So now I got my own opinion and insight, which I feel is fair. Plus, I get the insight from all these gems that the fighters and trainers be telling me. You know what I mean? So you guys got to watch where you get the information from, because people would be quick to tell you, "Oh yeah, Ward is garbage," or Terence Crawford is skinny, and like you know what I mean. They don't really know shit, and they don't really. Bottom line is, look at Eagles Army, look at New Media, and look at the stuff we talk about, and then you can actually find trainers saying stuff that I said, like verbatim, after me. You know what I mean? Hey, you're an idiot, bro. If out of what I just said, that's all you take from it, do you think anyone from his gym will talk bad about Floyd? No. First of all, I never said everybody I've talked to was from his gym exclusively. So you second of all, he has people in his gym who have talked bad about him, like you know what I mean, or beef with him or whatever you want to call talking bad. Javante Tank Davis has an issue right now. So what are you talking about? Yeah, they don't listen at all. See, they take that's what's wrong with this generation. There's a lot of selective hearing. I never said I talk. I didn't even reveal who I talked to. I'm just telling you I get information from different, and you just assume that everyone I talked to came out the Mayweather gym. Some people don't have anything to do with that gym, and still told me about Floyd's work ethic. Still told me about Floyd's dedication. Still told me about Floyd's sparring. So, boop, you don't know what you're talking about. His own dad talked bad about him in his gym. That's what I'm saying. Like they take something this big and try to turn it into something else. Get that ESPN Plus app. Support Crawford. Definitely support Crawford, like as an individual, because he's doing it the right way. That man was just undisputed, and he's challenging himself. And he's moving up. Like, um, like I'm. Let's just say it. Imagine if Triple G in his career did what Crawford did, became undisputed at middleweight, and his first fight after becoming undisputed, he said, "I'm moving to 68." What? I mean, that would be crazy. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? But that's not, you know what I mean, his career path. He's getting stripped of his IBF belt. On God, they would call him aged. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all be making excuses, not you particularly, but the fans. So say he did one better. He beat Vanis. Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all know that Vanis fight, the outcome. Listen, you know, I'm so convinced that, like with Triple G's career, all that, oh, Mexican style and selling out crowds, y'all just wanted to see who knockout. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even about who the opponent was. I've always known this, but it's evident now. You just want to see some action or some shit. Hey, bro, I'm done arguing with you. Whatever. Ego, if Floyd was white, the boxing community would build a statue of him. Clearly. But since he's not, it's like, you guys like this guy? Beat up his wife. Yeah, but see, the game is fake, and I'm here to bring reality back in the game. What Lomachenko does is it's effective, it's working, but he's moving. And, I mean, people are like, oh, his offense. Like, I don't think Lomachenko is hitting people that hard. Like Crawford, at least at 140, Crawford hits guys a lot harder. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they get punched by surgical precision shots. You know what I mean? and it affects him. Lomachenko, like I said, it's effective, but if you're not starstruck and you trade with Lomachenko, I think you have a chance. If you have certain other intangibles, experience definitely would be on your side, power, stuff like that. But they're like, oh, look at Lomachenko, how he's moving and jumping into position. Okay, jump it, fight Shane, like you know what I mean, a prime Shane Mosley like that with that jumping in shit. I don't think it would be good, but obviously we can't prove it. But we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Um, Loma versus Floyd Power. Floyd easy. I mean, what are you talking about? That's not even a question. I don't even know why you would even ask that. Loma versus Floyd. He might not get knockouts in all divisions, right? But Floyd can at least get your. He has enough snap to get your respect, where you ain't just gonna bull rush him. Loma had no answers for Orlando Salido, second fight or not. No answer for it really, except for the 12th round. He did really good. Um, but can you picture this? Picture Lomachenko fighting Maidana at 147. Would he be able to hold him off in two fight for 24 rounds? Honestly, that awkward style and that type of power. Could he move up and give Maidana that work? And I understand he's much faster and whatever, light on his feet. But could he give Maidana work for 24 pro rounds and deal with all that awkwardness and everything? Like you talking power, could he hold that off for 24 rounds? Y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Until they fight, you'll never know. Okay, tell him to fight Maidana. Yeah, y'all don't know, man. Whatever. All right, tell him to fight Maidana or the closest thing. Tell him to go to 47 and then fight Maidana or the closest thing to him since he's retired or whatever. You talk, oh, so we never know, man. You don't know, I know. You don't want to know because you want there to be. What the fuck? You guess dumb Floyd will win? I don't know what you're saying. But whatever. Y'all don't even make sense. Some of y'all, oh my gosh, Warriors getting active. Okay, just simple mathematics. Second fight or not, Lomachenko struggled with Salido in dirty tactics. So imagine somebody, where is he at? 35, 45. Imagine someone another 12 pounds bigger, plus what they rehydrate to, who's bigger puncher, tough as fuck, like Maidana, and then on top of that, he's awkward. What are y'all talking about? How would you have an issue with Salido at them little baby divisions at 122 or whatever, but you think Lomachenko at 147 with Maidana when he was with Robert Garcia where he improved his jab, and you're like, oh, you never know. You never. I don't like I said. I'm not even gonna spend too much time because y'all don't know about boxing because you couldn't argue that. I should put you in the hot seat. That like you guys aren't even realistic. Lomachenko could wait. You talk about power. So okay, let's talk about power. This is how I know what I'm talking about. Even though I don't have to see the fight to prove it. Okay, Floyd started in them little ass divisions too. He started actually lighter than Lomachenko because he moved up five. Could Lomachenko move up to 152 and fight Canelo when he was undefeated, or now, or when he was at 54? Hey, you gotta go. Your comments are far too annoying. Okay, let me pose a question. Could could Lomachenko ward off Canelo at any stage since he was, you know what I mean, when Floyd fought him to Liam Smith when he was at 154 or 155, or let's say 152 to 155? Could Lomachenko do that? You just got dropped by Linares. What the fuck do you like? y'all are y'all are some maniacs, but it makes boxing fun. Like, how is this even a conversation? Lanadas dropped him, and you think he would, even if you think Canelo sucks or he drug, whatever dumb thing you guys want to say, Canelo has fast hands and he's a puncher, boxer puncher. Like, how is this even a question? Like I said, I can't spend too much more time talking about this because this is ridiculous. All this to protect somebody, like to make them sound like superior. Like Lomachenko's good, but listen to what the fans are saying. Like to vouch for. You think he got work for Canelo at 52 to 55? Okay. Anyway, let's talk to about realistic things. Yeah, they clearly are man fans. Canelo, I mean, even Lomachenko's own that's why you're hating. I'm not hating. His own promoter said Lomachenko can move up to 140 tops. It's Bob Arum, who says he's the best since Muhammad Ali, did an interview recently, and he said he can only move up to 140. So you guys, either way, his own promoter ain't even corroborating what you say. So why would Bob Arum, who's praised Lomachenko highly, who's giving him good money and stuff to fight, why would he say he can go to 140s tops? But then y'all are saying he could give Canelo work at 52. This is hella funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't. I don't even know if he could beat a baby Canelo and Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? That boxer puncher. We have to see the fight. It's a good fight. Regis program would knock him out. Regis got smoked, so it's definitely a possibility. You can't get caught by guys like that. Regis he has experience too. He fought Errol Spence at least twice. I don't know if it's more than that, but he fought him twice in the amateurs. Beltran got cracks too. That's what I'm saying. Like these guys just have to connect. They can hype up Loma, but Top Rank won't match him up with Mikey Garcia. That's the fight. If Mikey gets past Robert Easter, especially if he does it in like impressive fashion, that's the fight to be made. Now I know he's not going to come off an injury and fight him. He already said that, but um, after like a tune-up, that's a good fight. Loma would be the prime Mike type. That's what I'm saying. You can't even take fans like this seriously. Like seriously, you're talking about Lomachenko. Like no matter how that like see people say, "Oh, you love Floyd," but I'm realistic. I would never say Floyd could go up to um, cruiserweight and beat Wilder if he drops down. You know what I'm saying? That's not even realistic. Because despite how good Floyd is, he'd be giving up too much weight. You know what I mean? How's he gonna fight Deontay Wilder or something? Wilder bombs. You could say windmill Wilder. It doesn't even matter about technique. He's just too big. He hits too hard. But whatever. Y'all insane right now. But the Crawford Horn should be a good fight. ESPN Plus app. Make sure you guys. Someone said Loma versus Joshua. Loma could beat Jesus. That's what y'all acting like. And see, it's fine because when I say something that's realistic, then I'm the hater. Because I say Lomachenko can't go to 52 and beat Canelo, can't go to 54. I wouldn't even want to see that because of what would happen. That wouldn't even be, like I said, a fair fight. I'm not saying I want to see him, but you guys are the ones saying I don't even want to see him fight because I know that'd be too much of an uphill battle. But this is the fans that are saying this. I'm talking about Loma. Loma could go to 50. Listen, like I say, LSI, let's see it. If you really believe Lomachenko could beat Canelo at 50 something, then let's see him go to 47. Why not fight Crawford at 47? Listen, Santa Bar, you sound dumb. Read a book. Ego funny as shit. Since he's talking about hypotheticals, I bet if Jacobs was doing the same exact thing Triple G is doing, I guarantee he wouldn't be making a video every day talking shit about him. But bro, that your reality is not the reality. You're saying, I bet, what if Daniel Jacobs doing it? You know what I'm saying? That there ain't no what if to it. I bet if Daniel Jacobs asked for 50-50 ego, you making up a whole scenario. How you gonna make a whole ass scenario and then try to pin the tail on the donkey and attribute it to me? That's not what's happening. That's your reality, not the reality. So once again, you sound stupid, Santa Bar or whatever the fuck your name is. Oh, you just said what if Loma, bro? We were talking about Lomachenko, but okay, this see, I can't spend too much time on you because I'm trying to watch this game, but we were talking about Loma, and I was talking about the radical man fans, and then it came up. And then I said, I don't believe that Loma could be, but that's something that's really tangible. You're making up a scenario of different things in a totally unrelated topic, and you're telling me how I would feel about your made up scenario. These are not the same thing. We're talking about a hypothetical, yes, but we're talking about like a fantasy fight, right? And then oh my gosh, Warriors is killing them. They need to just give up. I told you it's gonna be a sweep, but yeah. So you're not even on the same page. Oh yeah, and again, why are you even bringing up Triple G? We haven't even got to the Triple G like point of this. Shout out to my dude David. We got to get to the money. Super chat. I don't got no more time for the bum shit, especially when the money come around. David Ligon Jr. $7. Thanks for the knowledge. Peace, ego. Much love to you. Shout out to you and thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. These Cavs is getting destroyed, man. Edwin Valero versus Loma. I don't think that would be a good fight for him because Valero looked tough as fuck and he was hitting hard as fuck. So you can make up some make believe shit, but no one else can. Bro, you just lost in the sauce. Just hang it up like a crank call. Hang it up like a prank call, bro, because you just lost. Steph Curry got 25 points. Mm-mm-mm. No, you're making up a whole ass scenario, like with a. Oh, he nailed that. So it's at Loma versus Francis Ngannou. Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, you just let Sandobar sit there. He don't know shit. You talking about? Okay, let's talk about Triple G situation. See that you see this what they gotta do. They gotta think of make believe situation. But like okay, here's the thing with yes, we could think of hypothetical situations all day. But guess what? If I surveyed and I start interviewing people and I don't even want to waste their time, but if I interview Robert Garcia and a bunch of people, Errol Spence, and different people throughout the boxing industry and asked them who would win Lomachenko versus Canelo at 52, 54, they would look at me like I was crazy for even asking that because they know boxing, unlike your dumbass, right? If you ask people about oh shit, the Warriors is. If you ask people about this Triple G situation and how his team has negotiated with it, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. This game. If you ask people the Triple G situation, a lot of people would understand where I was coming from. Period. But nobody would be arguing that Lomachenko. No one respected that I could think of. And if you believe that, then on your YouTube channel, dedicate the first couple videos to Lomachenko versus Canelo at 154. Who would have won? And then see how far you get. Just jumped on Ego. What's good? Nothing. We just I'm watching the NBA Finals. It's looking real bad. Looking like a sweep for the Cavs. But LeBron just looks discouraged. Like you usually see him turn up even more. I don't even know how many points he has, but you usually see him turn up more in these situations, at least in the last couple of years. But I think it's just too. too discouraged. Um, but yeah, since y'all want to bring up Triple G, let's talk about it. Triple G's team now says they want 45%. They want 40. They want 45. They said now the day the IBF stripped them. They're saying now they're willing to jump jump down or budge from their positioning of 50-50. To me, like I said, Golden Boy. If this was a fight, Golden Boy is like getting like it's looking like bad. It's looking like if this was the NBA Finals, Tom Loeffler, Team Triple G. I'm talking about the negotiations, not what happens in a rematch, because that's a good fight. But if the negotiations were the NBA Finals, then Golden Boy and Ike was born ready. That side, Canelo's side, is looking like these Warriors, and Tom Loeffler, K2, and Team Triple G is looking like these Cavs right now. This looked like Chauncey whooping your ass the other night on tape. So I don't understand the logic in the moves that have been made for a couple years now with Team Triple G. By and large, they had a good fan base. People they got a lot of exposure from places like ESPN and HBO. But at the end of the day, it's just like just some it's like weird. It's almost hard to even fathom that this many decisions have went to the point where they don't really favor the Golovkin side. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my honest opinion, this is a great point, and if anyone wants to dispute it, fine. But let's do an automatic hot seat. Golovkin and his team could have made a decision to not fight in May, and a lot of this snowball shit would have never taken place if he didn't fight on May. But he set a virtual timer on the mandatory situation by agreeing to fight a guy like Vanes. Yes, you got a million or two to fight Vanes, but Triple G was like 72 on the Forbes list because of the Canelo fight. He made 24 million. So in the grand scheme of things, did you need to get that 2 million that bad to the point where you're going to lose part of your power on the negotiating table and get a step further from undisputed to fight a fight that you don't ultimately won't get credit for, like some of your past fights? And what I mean is you won't get credit. You'll get credit on BoxRec as a victory, just like Mayweather versus McGregor or some shit. But you're gonna get credit in that way. Oh shit! Hold on. You'll get credit in that way, but you're not gonna get credit in terms of like hardcore fans aren't gonna be like, yeah, Golovkin, you know what I mean? He demolished Vanes. We know he's the truth from that. You know what I mean? That's just not the type of victory that'll do that. Beating Vanes, people are like, okay, what's next? Because they knew what would happen in that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Someone said, "Give me my bill back." IBF. Y'all tripping. I just don't understand the course of events. Like, yes, Canelo fucked up his shit with the drug test, but then what Triple G's team did after that, it makes no sense to me. It doesn't really make sense to me because choosing choosing to fight on that date, like I said, they created that virtual timer where if they hit this three, oh my god. It created that virtual timer so the IBF was like, and Derevchenko's side was like Lou DiBella and them and Rozier. They're like, wait a minute. Okay, the whole world knows a mega fight got canceled. Oh, he hit that three. It's about to be a wrap. This shit is ugly. This is Sam Cassell ugly. This shit ugly. Sweet, no dancing. It's only the third quarter. Oh my god. But listen, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Bay Area shit. And for once, I might be in town for the golden the Golden State parade because I know I was covering a fight last time they won. But anyway, the thing with Triple G is I just don't think they've made the boss moves to put themselves in a position of power, maximum power. Things that would give them the most negotiating room, the most vantage point that they could possibly have. Now, no matter what they did, they can't surpass Canelo's popularity as the A side, unless they beat him or something. But as of right now, I'm talking about going to the negotiating floor. I don't think they could just trump Canelo. He's still a very popular. He's done whatever amount of homes in Mexico, filled out Texas stadiums, and he has like he's been a part of certain promotions like the Mayweather Canelo fight, the one that whole card with Lucas Matisse, Danny Garcia, big ass card, did over 2 million homes. He's been a part of the Cotto fight. He's been a part of the Chavez fight that did 1 million homes. He obviously was half of the equation in the Canelo Triple G. Triple G outside of Canelo has never sold 1 million or anything close to 1 million without Canelo. Easy, easy, easy to see who the A side is. Point blank, period. Triple G has never done a pay per view that has done over 1 million. Is it Canelo has several. You could count the Mayweather one as two because it did 2 million, over 2 million. The Chavez one did over 1 million. The Cotto one was basically 1 million, like 925. You know what I'm saying? Triple G has. That's a good point, J Dog. He says he's not even done 500K. That's what I'm saying. He ain't even done like half of a mil on pay per view. So I mean, it's clear to see who the A side is. And then, like I said, some people, oh, Triple G deserves 50. He's not going to get 50-50, which is what I told you, which is why his team is telling ESPN, hey, we'll take 45 now. You know what I mean? But even with the 45, oh my gosh, Durant's fighting for the rebound. Triple G is Mexico's adopted son. I mean, you saying stupid shit. He has nothing to do with Mexican other than his trainer. He doesn't speak Spanish. He's not of Mexican descent. So, I mean, whatever. I don't know how the adopted son, but whatever. You just saying stupid shit that don't have nothing to do with the fight game. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. I mean, IYS. I don't know what that means. True. Even Floyd said Canelo don't need Triple G if Triple G need Canelo. Yeah, I mean it's a given. Listen, here's okay. Here here's the reality of this situation. Canelo's younger. Canelo has better stats in terms of like just accolades and viewerships and shit like that, right? He has a good resume, a better resume to me than Triple G. If you look at it in its totality, right? Who he's fought, just the names he's fought versus the names that Triple G has fought. Canelo will be good if he fights good opposition, right? Even if he fought like a fight that people aren't really checking for, I think he could do mediocre. It would actually do better than the average person fighting Liam Smith or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, here's the thing. Jaime Munguia is rumored to possibly fight Liam Smith, right? Jaime Munguia, he looked like a beast versus what's the name? Versus Saddam Ali. He's a champion now, right? Canelo was not a fucking champion, right? Canelo was not a champion, and he fought the champion Liam Smith, and it still did 51,000. 51,000 people showed up in Texas. Listen, do you think Jaime Munguia is gonna generate anywhere near that? And this is not a knock on him. He's still young. You know what I mean? He can grow his popularity. But I'm just saying, right now, he's a Mexican champion fighting a mandatory in a good fight. Could he do anywhere near Canelo versus Liam Smith with the same guy? No, he wouldn't. That's why I heard where they're gonna. I heard they're gonna put it most likely in California, and I heard the venue, and it's not even the biggest. It's not even like a big casino. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a big venue, like in comparison to like MGM or some shit. So whether you like it or not, Canelo is a side value. I think people. The other thing that's working against Triple G, aside from time and age, is his resume for the first portion of his career was really light. So his last two opponents have been really good, Canelo and Danny Jacobs. But subsequently, those are the two fights where he arguably, to some people, didn't win. You know what I mean? So I think the public will grow tired if he doesn't fight somebody. If you're not going to fight Canelo, it's going to be so much pressure for you to fight someone much better than the Vanas Martirosans that you fought, much better than Macklin, much better than Adama, much better than whoever, bringing a guy up from 54 like Rosado, much better than fighting another 54 pounder in Ishida. The public's not going to just settle for that. Canelo, his fan base is strong. So even if he fights Gary Spike O'Sullivan, I don't want to see that fight like that. But if they play their cards right, they could still make it the make it work as much as they can. Like if Canelo, if they did something like put Canelo in the UK for that fight, based on the UK fans, I think it'll do decent. I don't know quite how good it would do. I don't really want to see that, me personally, but I think it'll still do decent. You know what I mean? Or if he fought like Billy Joe Saunders in the UK, that would just because Canelo going to UK would be big business. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We're almost to 100 likes. We just grinding. Yeah, someone said use this bed headboard as a mirror. They got this room hella clean. Um, oh, why you let Steph open and he just nailed it? Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. They sat LeBron. They know it's a wrap. Them motherfuckers, they like rest up, Bronny. You going to Houston or the Lakers or some shit next. Damn, this is an embarrassing game. Not even compare. I would like, you know, what I mean, you would want to see it a little bit more competitive. It's not even like this stream is more lit than, than the NBA finals. They about to get swept. But oh, he's wide open again. Oh, if they hit that three, that would be so discouraging. Yeah, but like I said, with the Triple G situation, I don't think they've made player moves to the point where it put them in the boss level of negotiating power. Like, how you gonna tell the world, oh, we want 50-50 and that's it. That's it. If they want to move on from us, then fuck it. And then now you're like, oh, we'll take less. We'll take 45%. You're losing the battle. You're losing the negotiating battle. You know what I'm saying? To me, because you're the one that, oh my, Steph Curry just drilled one from so far out, like it was nothing. Oh my gosh, they're in like real playoffs finals mode. But yes, you have to have the ESPN app to watch the fight. They have a 7-day trial, so start it today and you'll be good. Oh, he got fouled too. But okay, so somebody explain the logic. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, explain the logic. How is it that How is it that Triple G lost a belt, got stripped of one belt, has pressure to fight Charlo if he doesn't fight Canelo and get that deal done? How is it that he could get more money now? How can he demand 45? Like I said, maybe Golden Boy, if they really want the fight and they want to just get it over with, maybe they give him 45. But you're not really in a position to demand anything because you're not in a position of power. That's what I'm saying. Team Triple G from everything, the way they just handled it. Abel talking hella shit about Canelo. Now you want them to give you more money? Like maybe go like Golden Boy has you by the balls, man. Pause. But it's like how you gonna say, oh, he's a cheater, fucking cheat, he cheated with his hand wraps and stuff. Like you adding gasoline to the fire. Canelo was already mad that she was calling him a cheater and he's saying it's the meat. And then he's trying to let this shit die down and you just adding fuel to the fire. But then Abel came out the woodwork saying that he's using layered hand wraps and he's making some kind of Thanos glove cast that is meant to harden the punches, or you know what I'm saying? So now you want, again, you're not in a position of power. Now you want Golden Boy to show you mercy and give you more money so you live more comfortable. I just don't see how that's a good game plan. I really don't. I'm not saying you have to kiss somebody's ass, but you have to know the implications of what you do. And if you know you're not in a position of power and you just going off like I said, Canelo was already like Canelo failing the drug test was already that's already you don't like certain things you could let that shit ride. Canelo already the world was already angry at Canelo. You feel what I'm saying? Like Abel Sanchez adding the layered hand wraps and stuff a year late or 8 months later. I mean that's cool. You help taint his image or inform the world that he was a cheater. But if you really want your fighter to get the rematch, by doing all of that and then knowing he wants more money, I just don't see how you expect to achieve that. You know what I mean? By saying he's cheating in even more ways than he's been caught for. You get what I'm saying? You could have he had already failed the drug test. You know what I mean? People already was making fun of him for that, putting needles on his page and all types of shit, putting pictures of steak emojis and chicken nuggets or whatever, whatever the fuck he ate. They was already giving him the wrath from that. But like I said, Abel Sanchez and Triple G, they got on the horn, added more pressure and more spotlight to it, put more focus back on it. Canelo gets suspended, and then like I said, now you lost the belt and you want Golden Boy to give you more money. You know what I mean? Abel Sanchez said black fighters put on fights that aren't exciting to the public, therefore they don't sell. But you begging for you begging for some 5% more. You trying to get, you know what I'm saying? And then meanwhile, the black channels, they put on some good fights this year. Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, black ass fight, and that was a good fight. Gary Russell versus JoJo Diaz was a good fight. Adonis, you know what I mean, versus another black Badu Jack was a good fight. I'm not saying just blacks have good fights, but the black guys, they put on some good fight. The black channels, they put on some okay fights. You know what I mean? Jermell Charlo versus Trout. That black fight might be pretty cool. You know what I mean? Errol Spence, the black guy, and Lamont Peterson. That was good. And Lamont Peterson, I mean Errol Spence. We're gonna see what he looks like in his black fight in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That's why comments like that are foolish. And like I said, I told you from the jump that the comment didn't make sense. And you talk about black fighters don't sell based on their style, but then you're saying your fighter Triple G has the Mexican style that everyone loves to see and oh, this is what fans really pay for. But then at the same time, then why are you begging Canelo for more money? Because you have the style that sells already. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you got to be careful what you say. You really do. Somebody answer that for me. TB Ego. Answer that question. I'll repeat it. Abel Sanchez, before when the Canelo Triple G fight was still on, he said that black fighters fight in a style in which it's like basically some runner shit or it's boring or unpleasing to the fans. That's why they don't sell. So your fighter is the opposite. Triple G, he's Mr. Mexican style. He has power to hurt guys, and you're saying he's not fighting in that style. So why is he asking for more money? Because that style should automatically be selling. So Canelo, you said he entered the ring as a Mexican. This is not my words. This is Abel. You said Canelo entered the ring as a Mexican, but then he left as a black guy, Floyd Mayweather, aka he left as like a runner or more of the coward, and Triple G has more of a Mexican style than Canelo, who's actually Mexican, who's actually from Guadalajara, right? So why is Triple G struggling? Why is he struggling to get more money than the black guy, Floyd Mayweather? Floyd, when's the last time you seen Floyd had to beg Maidana to give him some more money? When's the last time you seen Floyd had to beg Ricky Hatton to give him more money? When's the last time you seen Canelo beg Edeslandi Lara to give him more of a percentage split? You know what I mean? And even though Canelo's not black, you said Canelo left as a black guy, Mayweather. So AKA you're saying your fighter is more exciting and he delivered he delivered what the fans want to see, but why is he struggling to get more money? That's what I say. You guys got to watch what you say because that doesn't make sense. Why is the guy that's giving the fans everything you claim they want, why is he struggling to get more than 35%? Meanwhile, Canelo, more of a boxer puncher. You said he ran. You said he fought like Floyd. He fought like a coward or whatever the fuck Abel said. Why is he, if he got the style that everybody wants, then he should be demanding the. Why is he budging from 50-50? Why is he might not get 45? Why does he need more money and felt like he took a lot of consolations to the guy who has the runner style? Answer that. I'll wait. I'll wait. Can't be two good guys. I chose to be the bad guy. Fuck it. I'll wait. Because he ain't the A side? No, that's not good enough. He said that black fighters fight in a style that is not appealing. That's why they don't sell. So why is Triple G not selling astronomically? And why is he not the A side? Why he should be the A side then, right? Because he's fighting the style that you claim fans want to pay for and the fans want to see. I went to the Vanas fight. Vana said he'll give you Mexican style, and he tried, and it wasn't sold out. I got it on videotape. I listen. I dare somebody. I double dog dare you. I'm TB Ego. I dare somebody to say that shit was sold out because I got it on tape because I knew I would need it. I dare any of y'all, YouTube channels, writers, I dare you to challenge the Dawn and tell me that Triple G versus Vanis Matarosan was a packed house. Now you could say it broke a StubHub record or whatever the fuck they said about the fight, but I dare you to challenge the Dawn and say that shit was sold out or even close to capacity. My homies that went could tell you that. I got footage that'll tell you that. I want to see that. Let me know. But here's the catch. If you want to challenge it, put some money up. Ain't shit free. If y'all gonna make me do silly shit and have to dig through the archives and stuff like that, put some money up. So when I know when I prove you wrong, I get a little compensation for it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit free. Ryan Garcia fought the night before and had similar attendance. Yes, he has similar attendance. Put some money up. Bet something. Abel, Tom Loeffler, anybody could get it. They can bet it. It could be a fan. Tell me that shit was sold out. I was there. Tell me the shit was sold out so I could release the tape. I just wait. It's chestnut checkers. Okay. So once again, that's why Abel Sanchez's comments didn't make sense then and they don't make sense now because at the end of the day, how are you going to attribute that style and it not selling to relegate that to black fighters? But Canelo has more of that style. This is disgusting. They got triple digits on them. Anyway, Canelo has more of be real, and I know some of the Mexican homies might get mad, but if you want to be real, Canelo his style is closer to an African American style than it is to this relentless brawler whatever style that Abel said he gave Terry Norris brain damage with. You know what I'm saying? So it's more that because Canelo he got some flavor, just like Billy Joe Saunders. Them motherfuckers got some flavor to the game. You know what I'm saying? They got some rhythm. They got some hand coordination, hand and eye coordination. They got some slickness. Canelo be on the ropes. Canelo be on the ropes with it. Like okay, Canelo be fucking with it. I know what I'm saying is true. I ain't worried about it. That's why. Listen, Floyd Mayweather, TBE. I'm TBE. Go. He TBE. Floyd knows boxing. You gotta like that guy beat up his what? You can say all that bullshit. Floyd knows boxing. He knows the sweet science. And every time he did an interview about Canelo after they fought, I don't know about before they fought, because he was saying stuff like he looked like Chucky, Lucky Charms mascot. He looked like the Notre Dame mascot. He was doing all that. But after he fought, he gave that man his props. He's like, Canelo could fight. Canelo could. But every time he talked about Triple G, what'd he say? Oh, he cool. He basic, no special effects. He wasn't saying the same praise. Now I know he didn't fight Triple G, but I mean from an outside looking in, Floyd always gave Canelo his props because he know Canelo's sweet in there. See, I know what I say. Some people don't like it, but they can't beat me in the hot seat because they want to challenge it, but they don't know where to even begin. Man, I got this. I have it on my computer at home. Rest in peace to Customato. Damn, LeBron ain't even hitting free throws. Rest in peace to Customato. He's outside of the ring on the apron or whatever, and Mike Tyson's training, throwing some like killer shit, like in practice or whatever. And then Customato says, "Yes, that's it." He says, "Boxing, the sweet science. It's the art of hit, where you can hit them and they can't hit you back. Hit and don't get hit." You know what I mean? Which is true. So all that stuff like Abel, like I'll take Customato's word for it. Now the Mexican style, that stuff is cool. But if you want longevity in the sport, you got to work on being an overall, all around fighter. Because we'll see Jeff Horn tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because he puts it all on the line. So Crawford has a lot of the dots connected in terms of like all around skill set. So we'll see what happens in that particular fight. I just know from my history of boxing, sometimes that style prevails, but long term and longevity, the guys who usually have more of the bubbles filled in or the check boxes checked, they usually have a longer life in this sport. Period. You know what I mean? Robert Guerrero, up until the point he fought Floyd, he only had one loss, which he avenged by a knockout. But then he went back to back wars, and him and his daddy started doing this like machista, like oh, he's a warrior. He got ran with his leg, like all that, and he started fighting like, damn, they just sent LeBron out the game. This isn't. LeBron gonna take his jersey off like he did last time. Won't be needing this anymore. Taking my talents to Houston. Yeah, man. LeBron is definitely dejected. I mean, because he ain't coming back from this. First of all, just so you guys know, there's nobody that's ever come back from a 0-3 deficit in the finals. So it was always an uphill battle because even if they won this game, I mean, it would be the first time in history that someone came back from a 0-3 deficit. You know what I mean? Because they can't lose one game. So even if they won this, it's still kind of a matter of time. That's what Triple G did with Jacobs, but I bet y'all didn't see that. What is what Triple G? What did he do with Jacobs? Errol Spence is not a Mexican style fighter at all. You don't know shit about boxing. Errol Spence got more Mexican style than Triple G. Bet that. Because he finds a way to abuse your body. And I interview Errol. See, yeah, see, y'all can't beat me at this game because I'm around this. I'm around the fighters. Y'all just be in your little race car bed on your phone and shit typing. Like you don't get out some. Come to these fights. Start mingling and talking to fighters and picking their brains. You talking about Errol ain't Mexican style. He more Mexican style than Triple G because he always finds a way. He has a vicious body attack like some of the great Mexican legends, Landas, right? And I interviewed Errol Spence and he told me, I said, why are you so good with the body shot? This was my question. I asked him that face to face, and he says, "You know what?" He said, "Growing up in Texas, he said, I started in a predominantly Mexican gym." He said, "My trainer is Mexican." That's what he told me. So he actually learned just like Triple G from a Mexican trainer early on, and he said, that's what I was around, man down, man. You know what I mean? Triple G fight noticeably different when he fought Canelo. He was hesitant. He got that hezzy when he had Canelo on the ropes. That's your sweet spot. That's your sweet spot. What are you hesitant for? You the killer. You the bigger guy. You taller. You the knockout. You the boogeyman. Like, why you hesitating? Because Canelo's on the ropes. Canelo's like, you know what I mean? You fought Daniel Jacobs different. David Lemieux. Like, come on, man. Loaded raps, man. Y'all just speculating some stupid shit. So, smash the like button. We grinding West Side. We real Westy. Do you agree Thurman is ducking Errol Spence? Listen. I don't even. Good luck to Keith Thurman. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to bounce back from this because like it's one thing when your peers might feel a whatever way and they feel like they got a grasp of who you are, but the fans, Keith Thurman is like turned some fans of his like where they're just like checking out from him just because of his maneuver, like his attitude or whatever. Yeah. Hold on, yo. Damn, I gotta turn this AC off. I got this super cold. Damn, this MGM AC is like legit. They are not playing with this AC. They pay their bill. They pay their air bill. This super. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, y'all can stop this Mexican style shit anytime now. There ain't no Mexican style, and I know this because watch boxing my whole life, and some of my favorite fighters are Mexican, and they didn't all have one same style. They all fought totally different. I don't think Juan Manuel Marquez has the same attributes as Canelo, but they both good. I don't think Salvador Sanchez fights like Salido, but Salido beat Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is different, b. Ain't no fucking Mexican style, because that I mean they're not like Mexican people aren't like some fucking robot prototype where everyone's programmed to do exactly the same. Different people like you see like I've diamonds. Some places in Mexico, it's like a mountain terrain. You know what I mean? And the altitude is really you know what I mean dense air. When you go to other parts of Mexico, and it's totally different. You go to one part of Mexico and you'll see dark skinned people, right? You go to other parts of Mexico and everybody looks like they're Caucasian. So you can't relegate fucking Mexico or Mexican fighters to any one thing because Mexico as a place, as a region, doesn't doesn't have one thing. They ain't just Caucasian looking Mexicans with green eyes. They do have that, but it's not. That's the only thing. Some people they're dark. Some are medium You know what I mean? So why would fighting be different? Why would fighting, if Mexico as a country doesn't have one thing, then why would its fighters have one thing? You know what I mean? The way Marco Antonio Barrera fought, not necessarily the same as Eric Morales, and from different places. But when they got together, they had wars. So I just respect this sport more than to kind of relegate any. That's why you can't even say like you can sometimes see similarities in different style, and people will probably know what you mean. But at the same time, Lomachenko breaks that mold. Lomachenko don't fight like Kovalev, other Eastern Europeans. You know what I mean? He's his own person. He does what the fuck he wants. He might have had different role models or you know what I mean, different trainers. Who cares? So that's that. So yeah, that whole Mexican style stuff can die down because it's simply not true. Ain't no damn Mexican style. It's an everything style. It's how you were taught. Yeah, Lomachenko. He fight like Victor Postol. They both from Ukraine. He fight like Klitschko. Hell no. Hell no. That's like me saying, "Oh, Ukraine style, Ukrainian style." Man, fuck all that. Ain't no damn Ukrainian style. Like I said, sometimes you can draw similarities when in the regions close, but it don't always work like that. Believe you me. Damn, this game is embarrassing. My favorite. I think he's the greatest Mexican fighter ever. Me. I know some people have Chavez Senior. I mean, I'm like I said. I respect other people's opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not like I always like, yo, you fucking idiot, because Chavez is a beast too. But me personally, I just put that man Salvador. He just had an untimely death. You know what I mean? So obviously he was never able to show how he could eventually become. You know what I mean? It's like Edwin Valero. Like we didn't get to see him versus Pacquiao or some shit. Ego predictions. What fight? I'll do them right now. Someone said, "Where's ego predictions? What fight y'all need answers for?" It's just my thoughts. We'll just do a little quick prediction. I told you Crawford versus Horn. Um, Crawford. I'm picking Crawford. I think he'll win. Like I said, see, and this is the thing with fight predictions. I'm either going to be right or I'm going to be wrong. I think Crawford wins. I could see a late stoppage. Jeff Horn looks durable, so maybe it's not that. I just think he gets hit too much, so I could see like a cut stoppage or just like a you're losing and you're not really showing a way of being led back in the fight even with your power stoppage. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like let's spare our fighter. Crawford looks like he's zoned out, man. Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares, good fight. He's never been knocked out. Bit fresher. He showed me he can box in the Carl Frampton rematch. I covered that fight as media, and then yeah, he just showed me some different things in that fight. Abner Mares is a good fighter. He looks like he's enjoying his newfound training situation with Roberto Garcia, Oxnard. But Leo won the first one. I think he might be the crowd favorite, bit fresher, so I'll pick that. Charlo-Trout, I like both of them, but for a prediction's sake, I would have to go with. I have to go to Charlo. I don't know if he stops him though, because his brother didn't even stop him. But I have to pick him just based on the fact that he's fresher too. So those are my quick predictions. Damn, and Warriors, Bay Area. I try to tell y'all. I think I said game five, but they swept them. Can y'all hear me? I don't know what happened. Hello, Fight World. Can y'all hear me? If Danny Garcia loses to Porter, is he done? No. Y'all be quick to say a motherfucker's done. I don't think someone's done just because they lost to another good fighter. But that's just me. Like people like, oh, Brawler's done. Done what? He's still a relevant factor. Someone said the Cavs are done. I'm done. Y'all crazy. Garcia Porter, I don't know. That's a that's a beautiful fight stylistically, because exactly what Danny Garcia does well should give Sean Porter problems, and exactly what Sean Porter does well should give Danny Garcia problems. That's like ideal matchups, because you know how they say styles make fights. I know it's cliche, but it's true. You put you put someone in there with certain attributes that mesh and gel well with another person who has another set of skill, then that's when you see it. Like if it's, a lot of times in boxing, if you get something that's too much of the same, then the fight is could be dull. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get two real technical boxers, nobody's trying to make a mistake, so it's just like wow, wow. You know what I mean? Like everyone's cautious, or you know what I mean. You don't really get that. But if you put like a pure boxer or a very good boxer puncher boxer like Floyd Mayweather with a rugged, tough power puncher like Maidana, who has a chin, doesn't give a fuck, then it's a good fight. But if you put Floyd in there with like a thinking man, then the fight's not going to be all nonstop action. Sometimes when you even have two brawlers, one brawler has to turn into a boxer. Whoever can box the better out of like Lucas Matisse versus Provodnikov. They both have power, but Matisse can box more than Ruslan can in terms of like fundamentals. So you've seen him be more of a boxer. It didn't look like his normal aggressive self, because if he was super aggressive, he'd get knocked the fuck out by Provodnikov. So he had to be smart. So styles make fights, and the best stylistic matchups that I've seen usually are when, I mean, there's sometimes like Diego Corrales and Castillo. That's a legendary fight. Eric Morales and Barrera. You know, I mean, they have kind of similar MOs, but and they're still great fights. But it doesn't always work like that. I think more often than not, it wouldn't work like that. Like if you get two technical ass dudes, then 9 times out of 10, it'll be a slower pace because no one's trying to make a mistake. They're both thinking in there. But sometimes it could be a war. Like I would say, Barrera and Eric Morales, they both have overall skills. You know what I'm saying? So those fights could be great because they're both like boxer puncher. They can think, but they also have the big Mexican heart, and they'll slug it out when need be. You know what I'm saying? So those fights could be good. But if you get people whose identity is like really the same, then that's how it goes. Shout out to my man Deron Heron, $20 super chat, gang gang. He says ego, ground up game, hustle like Kevin Hart. I'm drunk as fuck. But salute Ego Army. Shout out to my man Deron. He had a couple. He a little tipsy right now. Thank you for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get something to eat too. Warriors just killed these boys. Bay Area up in it. See, Bay Area, we got so many reputables. We got so many factors. Hey, I'm a Bay Area fixture, man. You feel me? But yeah, he said I'm on that honey whiskey. Shout out to my man, Deron. You know your boxing. Thank you. I just tried to talk boxing from a realistic set of lenses. That's it. Some people like it, some people don't. But I feel like I do a decent job. Later, bye, Angela. Give KD that second Finals MVP. You might have to give that to Steph though. Steph was getting. I don't know. Steph got like 30 something points this game, and he shot 9 threes in a Cleveland game. I think you have to give Clint. Hold on, the fuck. Um, yeah, I think you have to give it to Steph. Steph was shooting people's lights out. He shot 9 threes in one game. Steph shot 9 threes and set history. That's never been done. And he did 37 points today. He shot 9 threes, bro. KD was getting oh y'all hate now. Oh, I hate KD. He had to go join a team with 70 wins. Oh well, get in where you fit in, motherfucker. How tall is Adam Silver? Motherfucker, look, he like the same height as the players. See, the Bay, we catching these W's. I know y'all want the Bay to catch an L, but the Bay's so chill and honest and real. I mean, what we gonna catch an L for? I'm happy for them. Yeah, Houston or LA, I think he'll go to. When did Matt Kemp start talking boxing? Tee hee, I heard that before. That's great. Um, damn. But what else? What else is there? Yeah, Terence Crawford, he looked in shape, man. The first fight, Jeff Horn missed. See, and the other thing, look for the body shot because Crawford is smart. Crawford, if you know your man missed, see, I know Crawford's sharp. You seen that body work to Ndongo. Look for that punch. He was he was he was ripped up in that, and then he hurt Ndongo to the body. Jeff Horn missed weight and had to take 3 tries to make weight. I would try to, and he's complaining about the Las Vegas heat. I would try to murder that body. See, and the other thing is, I try to tell y'all don't simply listen. You simply don't listen. Manny Pacquiao, he was good, but his style has like a shelf life. You can't do that as you get older, been through war. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard, at least, to do that for any length of time. The way he fights, because he's not doing things the right way, right? Pacquiao got these short ass arms. He never really had a jab. His feet are quick, but he's like moving around crazy. They're not educated feet. You know what I'm saying? Like Manny Pacquiao's not doing nothing. Like Floyd has educated feet. Manny Pacquiao doesn't. He just does whatever some tap dance and shit that works for him or did work for him. He got short ass arms, no jab. Doesn't when's the last time you seen Pacquiao throw vicious body shots? What name a fight where he was like killed someone to the body? Name one fight. Name a fight where Pacquiao destroyed his opponent's body or got a body shot stoppage. Brandon Rios, he was boxing more. I don't remember that. I think you might have made that up. I don't remember him doing no effective bite. He dropped Brandon Rios. They said it was a slip, but that was a headshot. And the shots, if you look at Google and pictures and rewatch the fight, the ones I could think of and the pictures I remember seeing were all like headshots. When has Pacquiao destroyed someone's body? Once again, Pacquiao's good, but he's a legend. He's not a smart fighter. He's not really a smart fighter. You know what I mean? Cerebral fighter. Crawford, like I said, he'll pull. It's like I know some people that got some money like in this boxing game, and I've spent some time with them, and they had like a 4 car garage or whatever, and they have multiple cars. They got certain cars for certain things. Like one, let's say it's real shitty or big or shitty on gas miles. It's sleek though. They'll pull out that car. You know what I mean? Like they'll pull out the Corvette for a fancy date with just them and a girl or something. But then they have their like go to car. You know what I'm saying? That's how Crawford is. Crawford has all these whips in the garage, and then based on what is needed, that's what he's going to pull out. If he needs to box, I think he's going to box. If he needs to brawl and get some respect early, that's what he's going to do. If he needs to do a little bit of everything, then that's what he's going to do. Jeff Horn got one mode. Pacquiao, he's not a body puncher like that. You know what I mean? But he could have had success. Like, okay, what happened when he hurt Jeff Horn? He didn't know how to finish him. He needed them mystery shakes from Ariza because he didn't know how to finish that man. You know what I mean? He didn't know how to finish Chris Algieri. He's not smart. like Warriors destroyed him. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. Honestly, he went to the body a little on Rios, but he never fought. He didn't even stop Rios though. He didn't even technically get a knockdown, even though I think he should have got credited for one knockdown. He knocked down Jesse Vargas one time. It's like, but he don't know how to. Whatever. He's just not smart. Like he's not gonna. He gonna keep doing it, and if it works and it's successful, then and that awkwardness they can't get past that, then boom. But he's not been someone who career wise who makes these crazy adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Like when Pacquiao got a cut, it bothered him in the Eric Morales first fight. He lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? So he's not. When Chris Algier, okay, like you knocked this motherfucker down 6 times, 8 times or some shit, let him out the cage or whatever, and you still couldn't figure out a way to stop him, but he was getting hurt. There's no doubt about that. He was at a catch weight, which you have more experience at that weight. You get what I'm saying? Errol Spence fought Chris Algieri. What happened? KD just got Finals MVP. I seen. I'm not mad at it, but I thought Steph Curry had some good games. There's only 4 games. Pacquiao don't do those adjust like Floyd Mayweather cut bothered him in the Maidana fight, but he didn't get worse in the fight. I don't equate ring IQ with KO percentage. Who are you though? Or what are we worried about? What you equate? Who are you? How is ring IQ not related to KO percentage? Like Triple G, he has a lot of good offensive skills, and he knows how to put people in positions to get them out of there. He's a good finisher. You know what I mean? For the most part, unless he's fighting like maybe a real elite person in prime. But if they're not on that level, then he's gonna definitely get you out of there. So that's because his ring, he knows how to make the for. Oh, it's kind of hard to say after his last 2 fights, but against guys who aren't elite, he knows how to cut the ring off and shit. Anyway, I'm about to get something to eat. I'm out in Vegas. Warriors just won Bay Area. We talk tonight. You can't equate ring IQ with KO percentage. What are you talking? I'm not saying if you have ring IQ, you can knock people out. You have to have power. But if you're a power punch, that doesn't even make sense. If you naturally have power and you have ring IQ, then that means you have ring intelligence. You're gonna know what to do to create the knockout. So what you're saying is basically an oxymoron. I'm not saying ring IQ. If you're a very smart fighter, like Paulie Malignaggi or something, could be a really smart fighter. I'm not gonna say he'll knock you out because he's a smart fighter. So what are you talking about? But if you have power and you know how to get that power off because you have ring IQ, then yeah, because you'll know what to do to create the moment. So you don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm gonna put you in a hot seat. Let's battle. If I lose, I lose. Okay, his name is IBPM. So you just saying if you have power and IQ, you will naturally have a high KO percentage. Bro, I didn't say that because there's certain things where what if you're fighting guys who are tough and then they didn't get knocked out? I'm not just because you have power doesn't mean you're gonna knock everyone out. So I didn't say that. But if you have power and you know how to set it up because you have ring IQ, you know how to do the smart things at the right time, at the ample time, set it up, cut off the ring, jab when needed. Yeah, it's going to be, you have a greater shot of knocking someone out. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say your KO percentage would be high because what if you're fighting people who are just real tough? So, I mean, there's variables there. So you believe if you have a high ring, okay, put it this way. I can end you with one question. Name a fighter that had a high ring IQ with a lot of power that didn't get knockouts. Like name someone who was powerful and had KO power with a high ring IQ that doesn't have a good knockout percentage. Name one person. See how quiet it gets. Name one person. Name one person. Mayweather's a prime example of what? I can't, but that's not what I was saying. Whatever. See, they always backtrack in the hot seat. Anyway, I'm gonna get something to eat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to the Warriors. Cavs tried, but they got swept. Um, I'll be back with some more boxing, talk about whatever. The title is wrong. Whatever. Horn made weight. I know he made weight. I was there. Oh, the title is wrong. Like you only have a certain amount of characters. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Jeffrey Horn, Jeffrey the parentheses Hornet Horn, end quote parentheses dash. He missed on his first attempt, and then he came back after two other times, and he made the way. I don't have that. I don't have that much character space to write all that. I know what the fuck happened. I'm out here. I'm in Vegas. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. Oh, that title is wrong. I'm not gonna put the whole chronological. Jeff, you want me to put a title? Jeff Horn. You want it to be a biography and shit. Jeff Horn was raised in Australia by Quigley Down Under, and he missed weight and came back and got butt naked. Still missed weight. Then he got naked again, and he made like I don't have that much room to type all that. I know what happened, but thank you. Exactly. Shout out to Marcus. He said, "Yeah, his ass did miss weight." That's what I'm saying. They trying to make it like I'm just lying on Jeff Horn. He did miss weight. Yeah, I understand he came back and then he made it, but he missed weight. Just like when see these fans be so fake. When Javante Tank Davis missed weight, trust me, they're gonna make sure you know. Even in the Liam Smith fight, he missed weight, came back and made it. But they're gonna make sure you know that he missed weight, and they wouldn't have no problem if I put that. Oh, Javante Tank Davis missed weight because they know he missed weight, and then even if he came back and got it, but you want to protect Jeff Horn's honor or some shit. Anyway, I'm about to go eat. I'm in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Sarah Valdez with her fine ass. And shout out to Eagles Army, all the shooters. We working. The weigh-in footage, Crawford Horn is on the channel. Thumb it up, like it, share it, supply it. We got more videos coming. Yeah, yeah. Truffles and Bacon Cafe, look it up. I'm on it. Peace out.